You step into view of your fellow villager and call to him. Fletcher! Greetings! It is I, Asterion, your fellow man of Cardia. The Fletcher's lanky limbs spring. Startled, he reaches for his bow. Asterion! You should not be here. I should not, yet I am. I know what you have stolen from Tarag. Let us not come to savagery. The land is suffering beneath the scourge of Zephanon. Think of our people. Think beyond personal greed. Bah! Zephanon's sights have been set on conquering the highlands for quite some time now. The man is a warlord. His conquest would be underway, whether I had stolen from him or no. The only difference is that he has one less weapon in his arsenal now. But he is provoked so by the theft of his temple's holy mantle. Cardia may not even have the choice of a peaceable surrender. Holy mantle! The last thing I would call that cloak is holy. You are speaking from your shithole, Asterion. You don't know as much as you think you do. Now be gone! I know it is difficult to see now, but we must cool the blood of Zephanon. The only way this is possible is to return the relic to the temple at Tarag. The Fletcher grabs his longbow and stands with an arrow in hand. You are a stupid man, Asterion. Leave now, or you shall be a dead man. You mutter a quick prayer to the guileful sister and spring forward. You dash up to the Fletcher before he can knock his arrow. Steel flashes in your hand. Your blade slices the bow's string, and you point the sword tip toward the Fletcher. Where's the mantle? Ah! Costis! The Fletcher ignores your question and shouts for his ally. He then draws a dagger and attacks. You feel a prick come in through the toughened leather scales. You then execute a rapier flourish and enter a threatening pose with your blade trained on the man. Yield, or your thug will return to find your dead body. As you say! The Fletcher throws down his dagger and raises his hands. Where's the mantle? I had better leave it where it is. Where is it? You put your sword to the man's neck. Back there! He gestures to a doorway at the other side of the room, covered by a ragged curtain. Show it to me. The Fletcher takes you to a shadowy and cluttered den. The room is a mess of rubbish and moldering furnishings. Not far from a sleeping mat, Fletcher lifts up a dirty floorstone. In a secret compartment is a coffer. Open it, you command. A fat drop of sweat runs down the Fletcher's forehead. His shaking hands produce a key and open the lid of the coffer. Inside is a mess of dark fur and veiny skin. There it is! His eyes bulge wide upon viewing the contents of the chest. Step back. You crouch down and pick up the mantle with your offhand. It is an ugly garment, old and rank. The black-brown fur is coarse to the touch, and the inside of the cloak is skin interwoven with deep crimson veins. Now, you're going to take me to your horse. My horse is dead. Dead? The answer came as a surprise.
We slaughtered it for meat. It's not but bones by now.
You feel something touch your shoulder, but when you turn around, no one is there. Only the dingy hovel that might have once been a fine chamber.
Don't take the relic, Astarion.
I don't want it for my own. I am returning it to the temple at Tarag.
It is a foul thing. Oh, how I long to be rid of the nightmares it brings.
The man looses a shriek and runs off toward the front of the manor. A multitude of questions rush into your mind, not without prickles of anxieties. Your thoughts are interrupted by a low growl from the nearby shadows. You take a step back, drape the mantle over your shoulder, and hold out your weapon. Again, something touches your shoulder from behind, this time stronger, like a hand grabbing at your back. You spin around to face only the dim and messy room. A moment later, the sensation moves out across your shoulders and your upper back. The mantle is attaching itself onto you. Its membranes stretch and clutch, spreading out over your entire body. You try to slice the material with your sword, but your limbs flail beyond control. Pain racks you to the floor, and your vision fades to black.